Hi, I'm Johanna. I do weight loss coaching and talk about nutrition and fitness and trying to help you like your body and appreciate your body. So, today I'm going to talk about following peace. I made a huge mistake about a year ago where I was not following peace and it messed up my life so bad. I remember I was going through with something and I was crying when it should have been a situation where you cry. It was a certain relationship and you should be crying out of happiness, but I was crying out of just not having any peace, and it was so horrible, but I went through with it anyways, and it ended up wrecking my life. And so I'm going to use this analogy when it comes to weight loss, in that you don't have to diet and you don't have to just eat iceberg lettuce. And if you hate a certain exercise, if you hate running, don't do it just because it's healthy. Or don't eat salads just because it's healthy. Don't eat a vegetable just because it's the thing to do, like kale. If you hate something, don't do it. And you want to follow what's peaceful for your life and your lifestyle and your preferences. So when I was starting out with weight loss and doing trial and error and figuring out how to keep weight off, I would try different things. So I tried swimming and I tried walking, and I would try different foods. And if I didn't like something, I would stop doing it. Now you should give it a try and experiment with certain foods, and maybe you might acquire a taste for it. But if you end up hating it and like lifting weights or whatever, don't do it. Find something that you like to do, because you have to think long term. If you can't live without this thing, let's say chocolate, or if you can't put up with this thing if you can't imagine it being in your life in 10 years, don't do it. If you feel you have to cut out restaurant food or something, but you know in 10 years you still want to be doing that, don't cut out restaurant food. Still go to your favorite restaurants. Do the 80-20 rule, where 80% of the time you eat clean and you try to eat healthy, but 20% of the time eat whatever the heck you want. And that can go for a daily thing. Every single day I let myself have a treat. I eat whatever I want. If it ends up being bad, I'll throw it in the 20% bucket, because the rest of the time I do try to eat pretty good, and I make the good stuff, the healthy stuff, tasty. So like if I'm eating a salad, I will throw on all the toppings, because the toppings only make up 20% of the salad. 80% of it is the good lettuce and vegetables and stuff. So the 80-20 rule applies in a lot of scenarios, but you don't want to be so strict that you just hate trying to lose weight. It doesn't have to be like that. Go slow enough to where you can decide what you do and don't like, because sometimes if you rush it, you don't have time to process, am I enjoying this? Is it peaceful? Will I be able to keep up with this in 10 years? Keep doing this thing? So like I've been on a weight loss journey for 20 years. I started back when I was 17. And going on evening walks and listening to music and watching the sunset was so peaceful. It cleared my mind and I got fresh air and I loved it. And so I've been able to keep up with it. Whereas something else I wouldn't like. I don't really like group classes at the gym. So I just don't do it. So do what brings you peace in life, including with food and exercise. Thanks for watching.